Thirsty Souls, welcome back. I thought this would be a good idea to be out here because it's nice and sunny and warm, but the wind is driving me crazy. Anyways, the inspiration for everything I do on the Thirsty Souls was found in last week's Parsha. So if you've been watching these videos thus far, I ask you please to stay and watch this one specifically. Hashem told Moshe to tell the Jewish people, Va'astu li mikdash v'shachanti b'socham, that they shall make for me a sanctuary, and I will dwell among them. After freeing the people from Egypt and revealing himself to them, he asks the Jewish people to cement the knowledge of him into the world, the knowledge that he is present in this physical world, by building him a home, which was called the Mishkan, the tabernacle. And so the people built the Mishkan, and they would come to the Mishkan to serve God, to see God, to feel his presence, and they would bring sacrifices, and they would come to the Mishkan on the festivals. And it was the same for the Beis HaMikdash, the Holy Temple. It was an edifice, a building that represented Hashem's presence in this world. And people would see it, and they would know that God existed. But guess what, Thirsty Souls? Both the Mishkan and the Beis HaMikdash just represented what was always already here. God has always been present in this world. It's just that the nations at the time didn't know that. So they needed a designated place to come and visit and be reminded that God existed. In the words of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, it is not that there is a world and that there is a God who governs that world. Ki'im she'olam ve'elokus kulachad. God and the world are completely one. Hashem has always been here. He wants us to be aware that he's always been here. Open your eyes. The world is already Hashem's. It's already magnificent. It's already holy. It's already beautiful. The God that you seek so desperately, the mission, the purpose, the meaning that you search for is here. God is found here in this complicated world more than he is found anywhere else. The Lubavitcher Rebbe preached this message for 40 years, that the whole world must be revealed for what it actually is. But not because we're being spoon-fed spirituality, where we go to the Beis HaMikdash, the Holy Temple, and we see sacrifices being consumed by heavenly fires that burst out of the sky, or because we see the sea split, or because we see the 10 plagues. But we believe in Hashem, and we know that he's present in this world because we are in touch with our neshama, with our souls. I believe Hashem is here with or without his miracles. I don't need to see to believe. Having a neshama, a soul, and listening to the truth of that soul, that's enough for me. I don't need to see a sea split. I don't need the 10 plagues. I don't need sacrificial fires coming out of the sky. I don't even need a Mishkan or a Beis HaMikdash to believe. I am the Mishkan. I am the Beis HaMikdash. I want to have the same effect on people that the Beis HaMikdash had. I want to make people feel like they're standing at the threshold of the Mishkan, of the tabernacle. I am the walking, talking pillar of knowledge and belief. I already sense in my soul, and I feel in my heart, and most importantly, I know in my mind that Hashem Echad, that Hashem is one. We are past the spiritual immaturity of needing proof. We have all the proof we need inside of us. Thirsty Souls, I'm going to force you to remember these words. I want you to be able to recite these in your sleep. I want you to dream of them. That Hashem, creator of the world, desired a home, a dwelling place in this lower world. This world is the best that it gets. This is our forever place, even after someone passes away. We believe in Techiyas HaMesim, the resurrection of the dead, where the deceased leave the heavens and come back down to earth. They ditch basking in godliness in the perfect heavens to come back to this place with people and cars and careers and houses and bills and family complications, because this is where God can be found the most. God can be found more in our bedrooms, our bathrooms, our classrooms, our offices, more than he can be found in heaven itself. Thirsty Souls, every day that I get older, I understand that heaven on earth is a real thing. At the time of the building of the Beis HaMikdash, the Jewish people, the world, they weren't ready. But we're ready now. We've been through it all. We know who we are. We know what we believe in. We know our identity. We're ready for more than just a Beis HaMikdash or just a Mishkan. We're ready to go global, where each and every one of us becomes a little sanctuary, a little ambassador, a little agent of truth. And we don't need a designated place to find and connect to God. We can find him anywhere and everywhere at all times. And so I leave you with the words of the Lubavitcher Rebbe on his very first night of leadership. Hine achshav ein hadavar taloi ela banu. Now the matter is completely dependent on us. It's up to you, Thirsty Souls. When the third and final Beis HaMikdash is built, you will be able to stand before it and know that you built it yourself. It was you and your fierce determination to reveal the world for what it is that brought that third Beis HaMikdash. I'll see you next time. Stay thirsty.